Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, PattSun, and today we're going to be taking a look at r/slash cheating stories, where somehow OP missed all of the giant red flags. Let's begin. My wife is divorcing me after only 4 days of marriage. The full story. Posted by Reddit user resident Peak7731.
I met this girl at work. We started out as friends. At the time, she was dating a married man and had carried on that secret relationship for a year. That ultimately ended because he couldn't give her what she wanted. He was already married. I got to know her more and I saw a deeper side to her. We fell in love, adopted a puppy, moved in together during COVID. Everything was amazing, our friends got along well, she integrated into my family well. I proposed to her with a beautiful ring, hired an amazing photographer and videographer, and had my family get involved with the staging of the proposal. I'm not sure when and where things went awry, but she cheated on me with some guy she met at 24-Hour Fitness in Cypress, California. She went as far as meeting up with him at the beach, the same beach I proposed to her at. Who knows what else happened? It wasn't until later that I had found out that she had still been Snapchatting that married man early on in our relationship, sending him scandalous photos and videos. In any case, I had been cheated on twice in our relationship, and after the second time, we had both agreed to go to therapy, individually and couples therapy. I eventually forgave her, and in my eyes, our relationship had never been stronger, and we had never been happier. Here's where it gets interesting. We are a month out from our wedding, finalizing the seating chart and other little details. It turns out she had been cheating on me again. With a new guy she met at a CrossFit gym, she had just started a few months prior to our wedding. I don't care about the details here, whether it was just an emotional type of cheating or physical. Note that I only found out after the wedding. The night before our wedding, we stayed in different rooms. Different hotels, even. She was FaceTiming that new guy and only got 3 hours of sleep. As for me? I was clueless to it all and having a blast spending time with family and friends that I haven't seen in a while, many family members who had flown in from overseas. Isn't that what we were supposed to be doing? The wedding ceremony and dinner reception was a blast. Amazing speeches, good drinks, lots of dancing. My wife and I had taken dance lessons to prepare for our first dance together. We even surprised our guests with a CO2 cannon. It was so fun. Until the next day. She texted me, "I need some space." 4 days after that, she says, "I want a divorce." Shortly after, "I want you to move out." 1 week later, she had sex with the guy. How insane is that? To say that I was blindsided doesn't even begin to describe what was happening to me. Now, 3 weeks later, I am still processing everything. I scrambled to get words out, my emotions together. I was grasping for anything that would give me answers. It was like a cinder block was tied to my ankles, weighing me down under waves of confusion and sadness. She made new friends at the gym, people she could tell her side of the story to. Her real friends, all her bridesmaids and her family members, the ones closest to her, don't know the real story. She has lost friends over this because she continues to lie to everyone. Even though she may have deactivated all her social media accounts, she's not hiding this new relationship. Other people have posted pictures of the two of them together. Anyway. Turns out I'm getting a divorce. At the ripe age of 28. Some people never change their ways. As for me, I've learned a lot from this experience. I've learned how resilient I am, the importance of family, friendship, and how deceitful someone can really be. Good luck to everyone in her path.
Honestly, OP, you did a great job. You did a fantastic job ignoring all of the giant red flags the universe is trying to let you see. How can you say you were blindsided? I mean, you willingly got involved with a woman who was in a relationship with a married man. That's her character right there. You didn't just tap it too. You fucking went for it and got married. How would you expect anything different from a homewrecker? Did you think that she would be different towards you? That after the wedding, she will magically become a loving, loyal wife? If you seriously expected that, then you deserve the heartbreak. I can't even say that she lied to you, since from the very beginning, she showed you exactly what type of person she actually is. And you still married her. I get it, everyone fucks up. I just hope that you learned your lesson. Don't cheat. And whatever you do, don't get into a relationship with a cheater. Now, for today's second story. It is humiliating enough to get cheated on by my wife, but in my own home with the clown we hired for our son's birthday. Posted by Reddit user Mike's Throwaway for Me.
Okay, I realize the initial amusing nature of the idea, and if had it happened to anyone else but me, I'd probably laugh. I had to use a throwaway because this was and is one of the most humiliating experiences of my life. I'd hate for any of my friends or family to know the true reason why my wife and I are splitting up. My wife insisted on hiring a clown for my son's birthday, despite my protests because A. Who the fuck hires clowns anymore? B. I have a, not aggressive but present, fear of clowns. I gave in to my wife because I love her, the biggest regret of my life. She was pissy at me all day, she disappeared during the party, around the same time as the clown was on break. I'll skip the details, but I put the pieces together pretty quickly. I'm currently sleeping in the guest house, I just needed to vent. Edit. Since a few of you have been asking for the details, here they are. Okay, I'll try to keep my cool cause the whole thing feels so ridiculous, and like I said initially, is humiliating. I had noticed they were chatting in the kitchen right after his break, he was making her laugh, which I guess he's paid to do. It didn't seem overly flirtatious, so I went about enjoying the party. Only to return to the kitchen and neither of them were there. I wandered around the party looking for my wife, not too concerned with where the clown was at all. Anyway, I eventually found her leave the direction of my study and she literally, this is where it gets ridiculous, had some clown makeup on her lip and cheek. I pointed it out to her, she wiped it off without an explanation. She escorted me away from the study. A few minutes later, I was within eye line of my study and the clown peeks his head out and waltzes out back to the party. He finished his shift, but he seemed more distracted than the first half, glancing over at my wife who was clapping with the children. Once the party ended, I noticed something peeking out of the top of her dress. Now with warranted suspicion, I took it out and it was the clown business card tucked into her bra. That's when I confronted her and she confessed almost immediately. I'd like to say I don't have answers to all of the questions about the interaction. I wanted as little details as possible about the act itself from my wife. I also no longer plan to stay in the guest house.
OP, do you want to know how I got these scars? Sorry, wrong clown. Oh, shit. You meant a clown. Literally a paid per hour professional clown. Sorry, OP. Sorry, OP, but I shamelessly laughed when I was first reading the title because somehow I envisioned the goofiest, brightly colored clown banging a cheating housewife in his big goofy shoes and his squirt gun flower erupting at peak orgasm. What the fuck is wrong with me? This seriously sounds something like only Pornhub would think of doing. In all seriousness, dude, it's over, man. Those are tough, big shoes to fill. Sorry it's a little bit on the nose. But come on, she wasn't cheating on you, right? She was just in the bedroom, blowing some balloons to help the clown with his next trick. Honka, honka. Okay. Your wife doesn't hate fucking clowns as much as most people, hate fucking clowns. What am I doing? This is a devastating thing to go through, and here I am, making jokes. That's not really appropriate. Damn, I should quit clowning around and give OP some support. Huh? See what I did there? I'm sorry. OP, expose her to everyone. Don't be ashamed, man. It was not your fault. It was never your fault. Your wife was the one who had an affair. She was the one who ruined your family. She is the one ruining your son's peaceful life. She's the shameful one. You have nothing to be ashamed for. You should expose her lies, her manipulations, and her affair to everyone she knows. Hopefully, you'll give us an update soon. Good luck, OP. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my YouTube channel for you to watch absolutely free. So consider clicking that super thanks just below the video title, or you can use my PayPal in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you really like it, Make sure to subscribe to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.